What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my picks for MLB
Thursday, July 30th.
These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's MLB slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made.
Okay, let's take a look at this 8-game main slate. Add pitcher. I like Jose Berrios with a small pitching advantage over a low-salary batting team, the Cleveland Indians. Jose Berrios pitches 1% better versus righty batters. He's giving up a .712 OPS versus righties, and he's facing 3 righties tonight. Oh, and he's only given up a .658 OPS versus switch hitters, so he pitches his best ball to switch hitters, and he's facing 4 switch hitters tonight. On top of that, the Indians are only batting a .225 batting average. They've only hit 20 of the last 89 pitches, so I like Jose Berrios here versus the Cleveland Indians. Oh, and Jose Berrios, he pitches 98 pitches per game. He has an ERA of 3.68, and his record is 14-8. Okay, let's take a look at the catcher position. I like Wilson Ramos with a 54% batting advantage over a low-salary pitcher, Martin Perez. Wilson Ramos bats 25% better versus lefty pitchers. He's batting a .946 OPS versus lefties. And Martin Perez throws his, well, not his worst ball, but he throws 29% worse to righties than he does lefties, giving up a .824 OPS versus righties. Wilson Ramos is 3 for 7 with a .429 batting average and a 1.000 OPS versus Perez. So I like Wilson Ramos here versus Martin Perez. Oh, I keep forgetting to give you guys the salaries here. Apologize for that. Trying to get into the groove here. We had someone in the comments request this, and it makes sense. So Wilson Ramos is $2,300 FanDuel salary, and he's $800 more on DraftKings. Okay, let's take a look at the second base position. I like Chris Taylor with a 33% batting advantage over Robbie Ray. Chris Taylor bats 13% better versus lefty pitchers. He's batting a .860 OPS versus lefties. And Robbie Ray throws his worst ball to righty batters, 20% worse than his pitch to lefties, giving up a .804 OPS to righties. Now Chris Taylor is 11 for 31 with a .355 batting average and a .913 OPS versus Ray. Chris Taylor is $2,400 FanDuel salary and $1,000 more on DraftKings. So I like Chris Taylor here versus Robbie Ray.
Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all the tools for NFL, MLB is still going, NBA is right around the corner. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups.
Okay, let's take a look at the third base position. I like Gio Urshela with a 24% batting advantage over a low-salary pitcher, John Means. Gio is batting a .875 OPS versus lefties. He bats pretty much the same versus lefty and righties. And John Means throws his worst ball to righty batters, giving up a .751 OPS versus righties. Gio is 2 for 4, batting .500 with a 1.250 OPS versus means. This is another salary-saving pick for you here. Well, on FanDuel he is. He's a great FanDuel play here because he's only $2,600 FanDuel salary, but he's $2,000 more on DraftKings. So I like Gio Urshela here versus John Means. Okay, who do we have at the shortstop position? I like Gleyber Torres with a 30% batting advantage over a low-salary pitcher, John Means. Gleyber Torres bats 4% better versus lefty pitchers. He's batting a .902 OPS versus lefties. And John Means, we know, throws 26% worse to righties, giving up a .751 OPS versus righties. Gleyber Torres is 1 for 2, batting .500 with a 1.167 OPS versus means. Now that's a small sample size, but the splits are good, and he's $3,100 FanDuel salary and $2,000 more on DraftKings. So I like Gleyber Torres here versus John Means. Okay, moving on to the outfield position. This guy's been on fire, so I'm not going to stop picking him. As long as he's got the matchup, I'm going to play him. I like Whit Merrifield with a 5% batting advantage over a low-salary pitcher, Ivan Nova. Whit Merrifield bats pretty much the same versus lefty and righties. He's batting a .810 OPS versus righties. And Ivan Nova throws 6% worse versus righties than he does lefties, giving up a .838 OPS versus righties. Whit Merrifield is 6 for 10, batting .600 with a 1.336 OPS versus Nova. He's $3,300 FanDuel salary and $800 more on DraftKings, so I like Whit Merrifield here versus Ivan Nova. Another outfielder that I like is J.D. Davis with a 32% batting advantage over a low-salary pitcher, Martin Perez. J.D. Davis bats a little bit better versus lefty pitchers. He's batting a .913 OPS versus lefties. And Martin Perez, we know he doesn't throw that well versus righties, 29% worse than his pitch to lefties, giving up a .824 OPS versus righties. And J.D. Davis is 2 for 8, batting a .250 and a .5 OPS versus Perez. But if you need a player to save some salary, he's only $2,400 FanDuel salary and $1,300 more on DraftKings. So I like J.D. Davis here versus Martin Perez.
If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this MLB slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.